Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu wa maghfiratuh. Brothers and sisters, how are you guys doing? I have an extremely important and exciting announcement to make. But before I do that, I need to ensure that you've all clicked the subscribe button. Especially if this is the first time you're on this channel of ours. So please make sure you click the subscribe button now. Okay, what is this exciting announcement? The announcement is that there is a group of people who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala labeled as the elite. Allah tells us in the Quran that there are a group of people from amongst all of the people, Allah chose the believers to be from the highest rank. The believers, the ones who believe in Allah. Allah chose them to be of the highest rank. But then from the believers there is another elite, super VIP, MVP group that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took and He raised them above all of the rest of mankind. Who are they? The people of knowledge. Ahlul ilm, the ulama. We call them the scholars. These scholars who have people that sell everything they own, that leave behind their entire families from various different parts of the world just so they can sit and study a few books with them. These people are going to leave that behind. And they're coming all the way to us in the UK. Did you understand that? To meet these men, there are people from all over the world that sell everything that they have, that leave behind their loved ones, their wives, their kids, their mums, their dads, just so they can sit at the feet of these men to study the religion of Allah. Yet they are coming all the way to us. They're going to be in Luton this 1st of January, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. How is it that the greatest that men who are from the greatest, most elite group who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala selected as the highest from amongst everyone are going to be coming to our doorstep, coming to us, and we don't even know, let alone going to visit them. Brothers and sisters, I'm making this video because I'm urging each and every single one of you, especially the youth from amongst us, the young brothers and sisters, to make your way to Masjid al-Ghuraba in Luton, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, where you can be in an environment with students of knowledge all around you, ulama that have flown in, that will be teaching you and me a very important aspect of our religion, which I will mention to you towards the end of the video, what it is that they're going to be teaching us. But I want to touch upon this matter because you know what? Even me thinking about it, it's making me very shy. It's making me feel actually, to be honest, very, very, very ashamed now that I'm like even thinking about it, even more so that I'm making this video. Is the fact that they actually happen to come all the way to us. The reason this shocks me is because when you go back to the time of the Sahaba and the students of the Sahaba radiallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'in and their students, these three noble generations known as the Salaf, you find that these men used to give up everything just to chase knowledge. Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, he said an amazing statement. He said, knowledge, it does not seek. Meaning the people of knowledge don't come looking for you to teach you, saying who wants to study, making flyers, making posters, come to our classes. He said rather knowledge is sought. Meaning we're the ones, we're the scholars, where can I find them? Where are the classes? It's the other way around. But now we have scholars coming to our doorstep. Posters are having to actually be made. By the way guys, I'm having to make this video saying, can you please come and see the scholars? They're coming. I remember a story that our teacher mentioned to us about Imam Ahmad rahimahullah and his best friend Yahya ibn Ma'in. They made a commitment that they were going to go to do Hajj in Mecca. Then from Mecca they were going to meet a scholar of hadith named Abdul Razak as-San'ani, and he was in Yemen. So they went by foot to Hajj. When they made it to Hajj, Yahya ibn Ma'in comes and gives Imam Ahmad the great news. He says, Ya Ahmad, he says, the scholar, the Sheikh Abdul Razak as-San'ani, he He's not in Yemen. He's here in Hajj. He's right here in Mecca with us. He's here. We don't have to make that journey all the way to Yemen. We don't have to go all that way. We can literally find the hadith that we wanted to get off him. We can get off him right now. He's here in the city. Imam Ahmad looked at him and he said, no, I made a promise to Allah that I was going to seek knowledge and take these ahadith from Abdul Razak al-San'ani in Yemen. Knowledge, then he said, the quote of Ibn Abbas. He said, knowledge does not seek. Knowledge is sought. That's how the Salaf were like. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, you have stories where there will be men, there will be people who are going, they will make a journey of months and months on end to just get one hadith. When they would finally get to the place where they wanted, to the house of the man, the sheikh who had that one hadith, they would knock on his door. His family would open the door and say, he just died. That journey of 6 months and he's dead. They would say, quickly, we're going to participate in his janazah and then you can go. For one hadith. Brothers and sisters, there are stories of Salaf from these three noble generations that just searching after a few hadith, they would be walking in the blazing heat of the desert. They would be in so much pain, chasing after just one or two ahadith, that they would literally start to urinate blood. Urinate blood. But that is the value that they placed when it came to seeking this knowledge. I mean, why are they chasing after this anyway? Why are they chasing after this anyway? Why? Because is there anything more important to you and I than getting to know this religion? Is there anything that's more important to you and I getting to know this religion? The Prophet ﷺ said, anyone who dies upon La ilaha illallah and he knows it, he's going to go straight to paradise. We're trying to learn. Knows La ilaha illallah. Not says it. A lot of men, you say La ilaha illallah, but we don't know it. Allah said in Surah to Muhammad, فَعْلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Have knowledge, Allah said. Learn, know, be educated upon La ilaha illallah. This whole religion is La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah. If we don't know it, how do we expect to make it to paradise? This knowledge is a lifeline. This knowledge is a rope. When you hold on to it, it will be a means of us, inshallah ta'ala, making it to the next life. Brothers and sisters, it is from the etiquette of students that they go out of their way to sit at the feet of these men. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, how disrespectful would it be? How awful would it be? How will we stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How will we stand before Allah if He questions us that the ulama came to teach you? All the way they came to you. You didn't have to make that journey to them. You didn't have to go out of your way for them. They came to you. They came to you. And you were too busy to take out 2-3 days to go sit in a masjid. Sit down, take notes. Imagine that the topic, wallahi, and it's a very big topic we're going to discuss. I'm going to tell you what it is later. But imagine on the day of judgment, you fall short in this topic. And you say, Allah, sorry, I didn't know. Allah, I had no knowledge. That's why I made these mistakes. And Allah will say, but my scholars came. And the ulama came to you. You didn't even have to go out your way. They came to you. And also, brothers and sisters, I want to tell you a hadith. Imam Bukhari narrates it. He has a chapter in his collection of hadith. He titles it, Going Out to Seek Knowledge When Contemporary Issues Become Prevalent So You Can Teach and Educate Your Family. Notice the chapter. He said going out to seek knowledge, not going on Google, not going on Islam Q&A, even though it's a beneficial website, but it's made us, not that the website is to blame, but me and you are to blame, that we've become lazy because of all the things that we have before us. Not to sit down at your computer, to go out when contemporary issues become prevalent, when the issue of riba, university loans. Who do I ask? Go out to the people of knowledge. And so you can come back and teach your family. Then he brings the hadith of Uqba ibn Harith radiyallahu an. And wallahi, it's a beautiful story. Pay attention. Uqba ibn Harith radiyallahu an, he got married to a woman. He's married to her now. And then a second woman comes to him. And she said, when you were young, I breastfed you. I was your milk mother. but I also breastfed the woman you're married to. Now that's a problem. Why? Because if you are breastfed by a woman and another girl is breastfed by the same woman, it is haram for you to marry her. She is like your sister now. Milk mother, milk sister. You're not, in the Sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're not allowed to get married to her. Okay? So the woman says this to him and he's thinking to himself, oh my days, like, does this mean I have to divorce my wife that I just got married to? He could have gone and asked local people. He got onto his riding beast. He made a journey. A very, very long journey to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he asked him, do I have to divorce my wife? This is what happened. Look, contemporary issue popped up, right? And the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, yes, it's not permissible for you to be married to her. It's not permissible. Marriage has to end. But the benefit I want to take from here is that when contemporary issues pop up, why the hell do you and I go to random people here and there, listen to people who, people in our communities who are sitting down, just because they talk a lot. We think they've got knowledge. We know ulama who have been studying for 50 years. Wallahi, wa billahi, wa tallahi. How do you compare? How do you compare a man who doesn't even know the Arabic language? He's not even sat down to study the religion for 1 year, for 6 months. How are you taking what the word of these people is over people who spent 50 years studying the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? When these issues of ISIS came, why did we not go to the scholars? The scholars were banging on for time. Now everyone says, oh, we realize ISIS was bad. How foolish are we? From before this topic even reached media publicity, the scholars were saying, by the way guys, we're warning you, they were shouting and raising their voices all the way from Saudi Arabia, all the way from wherever the ulama are, saying, don't go, stay away from these people, they're dangerous. When we have issues pertaining to the issue of, can we get mortgages, university loans, you want to find solutions, ways out, you go ask Tom, Dick and Harry. You go type it in on some random website on Google. You don't know who the guy who's offering it is. If he studied himself, what understanding of the religion he has, he might be misguiding people. Go out of your way. Look, the Sahabi, a mas'ala came, went out of his way to go and ask the ulama. I get messages all day, every day. Brother, I don't know if I said talaq to my wife. I don't know, is my divorce ended? Go to the ulama. Ask them. Go out of whatever problems, whatever questions you have. We're talking about the affairs of the ummah. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, man, it shocks me. Reminds me of another hadith of the Prophet. Imam al-Tabarani narrated it, Imam Hakim al-Naysaburi narrated it, and Abdul Razak al-San'ani narrated it, and Shaykh Albani, he authenticated it. When the Prophet he looked at the Sahaba and he said, you live in a day and you live in a time when the ulama are a lot, meaning the Sahaba were knowledgeable in the religion. He said, and the khutaba, the people who just talk, they talk without knowledge, like myself. People like us, or the khutaba who very few in number. But then the Messenger said, a time will come when the ulama are very little and the khutaba are a lot. Look, let's be real. I'm no scholar. I wish. I'm doing my best, I'm trying to study. I'm far. I'm trying my best and I pray Allah blesses me with knowledge. But look, man, look at our situation in the UK. Who are the ulama? Everyone is a khatib. Everyone just talks. Go to Medina University or any other university. Ask the brothers who themselves have studied in Medina. They will tell you after you graduate, it don't make you a sheikh. I don't know why we're calling everyone sheikh nowadays, like it's happy days. It don't make you a sheikh. It don't make you an alim. What makes you an alim is blood, sweat, tears. Your beard turns grey. Your beard turns grey as you're reading over your books. Your beard turns grey. That's ulama, that's scholars. But look at us. And the Messenger told us this time will come. And these are times when in another hadith the Prophet ﷺ mentioned to us are end of times. End of times is when Allah will lift knowledge from the people by taking the people of knowledge away. The Messenger ﷺ said, oh, wallahi, brothers and sisters, narrations are a lot. And I don't want to make this sit very long. I just want it to be a means of motivating you. Guys, come to the scholars. Wallahi, even if you don't have a question to ask, come, you'll benefit from being in the environment. I'll put all the information in the detail below for where it is, the address and everything. But brothers and sisters, share this video. Make sure you encourage, call people. When we go there, we want to see youth. The older brothers and sisters and the ones who are studying, they're going to be there inshallah ta'ala. because we go where the scholars are, and where they are, you'll find us, inshallah ta'ala. Because we can't bang on about, we love the scholars, and we love the da'wah of the salaf and whatnot and so on, and not show up when the people who hold this banner of this da'wah and this knowledge are there. So inshallah ta'ala, with the will and the permission of Allah, you're going to find us there. But we want to see young brothers and sisters, pack out the place. We want the ulama to come and be like, oh my days, we didn't know UK was like this. And then they're going to come more and more and more and more and more, inshallah ta'ala. So brothers and sisters, please go out of your way. Finally, to conclude, what is the topic of the conference? What is the conference about? It's called Trials and Tribulations Until You Return Back to Your Religion. Look at the ummah all over. It's suffering, poverty, bloodshed, everywhere. Oppression, dhulm, everywhere. Now, you and I always look at debates on Twitter. Oh, free Palestine. Oh, look at Syria. Oh, look at this. Oh, look what happened. Oh, look at this. Oh, what happened in Paris? Oh, what happened here? Oh, what happened there? All day we discuss it. And we're all trying to come up with conclusions. We're going to politicians for conclusions. Lawyers are telling us this, and social workers are telling us this, and he's telling us that, and everyone, activists are saying we should do this. I'm saying this is the issue of the religion, right? And Allah told us in the Quran, when an affair pertaining to the issue of safety and security of the people, go back to who? Ulil amri minkum, the people of knowledge from amongst you, the ulama. So brothers and sisters, when it comes to an issue of the religion, does it not make sense when we have a handful of men who spent 40, 50 years studying the religion of Allah, they're going to come and they're going to tell us the solution to the problem of the ummah. They're going to tell us solution to the problem of the ummah. Everything. Palestine, they're going to tell us. The problem of ISIS, they're going to tell us. Syria, they're going to tell us everything. They're going to tell you exactly. 3 days. 3 days, the topic is all around overcoming the calamities that the ummah is facing. And the solution is coming back to your religion. Nothing's going to stop till you come back. They're going to show you how. What does it mean? What does it mean? حَتَّى تَرْجِعُوا إِلَى دِينِكُمْ. When the Prophet said, Allah will not lift your humiliation from you till you come back to your religion. What does that mean? They're going to go through it. Wallah, it's going to be a powerful conference, brothers and sisters. But I'm requesting from the bottom of my heart. Please, brothers and sisters, please come. Make your way, inshallah. Luton's not far. Well, even if you travel from Scotland to come, there was Sahaba, there was Salaf who, I told you, they bled urine searching after a few hadith by foot. Like the video, share the video, pass it around. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Peace.